Well, I was wrong. Welcome, everybody, to Snipes TV Gaming. I am your boy, Snipes. We have the Ncfl. This is the No Chiefs Futures League selection and team reveal show. Again, guys, I'm your boy, Snipes. Thank you so much for tuning in. I was trying to get my camera fixed. Was having a little bit of an issue here with my cam. I was going to go live with the cam the entire time. But a little bit of issues here is making me not be able to use my camera, and I'm looking like a little discombobulated on my camera here, so I'm not going to use it today. Hopefully I can use it again soon because I got another show I got to do later on. I got to get this thing fixed. But nonetheless, I don't want to keep you guys waiting. All right? I don't want to keep you guys waiting. But again, thank you for being a part of this show here. So look, I want to make sure that some guys have an understanding on how everything is going to work here today. Okay, so a couple things. All right, number one, for anybody that doesn't know yet, this is a league that has been generated 20 years into the future. Okay, hence the No Chiefs Futures League. All right, so basically what has happened is some of these teams, although in same divisions, have relocated as well. So you're going to actually get some of those pretty dope logos and everything from the relocated teams and things of that such. All right. But anyway, you're not going to see any of the normal players that you would see. All right. For those that don't know, you probably know already. All right. But at the end of the day, bottom line, I am ready. I hope you guys are ready. And I'm going to break down exactly what we are going to do here, okay? So let me go ahead here real quick and get to my screen here. Now, there's a reason. I had somebody earlier ask me, why did I call it the wheel route? I got a reason, all right? I have a reason for everything that I do here on my channel, all right? I have a reason for everything. So I'm going to break it down to you right now why I call it the wheel route, all right? So here we go. Here it is, all right? Here we go. So as you can see here, guys, you got your Ncfl teams here. So you're going to see a lot of these teams on this wheel right now. Now I'm going to give you a prime example on how everything is going to work here, okay? I'm going to do a spin, right? Now you see the teams here. So if I do a spin, right? Wherever it stops, you will see the team pop up right there, just like that. So that'll be the Kansas City Chiefs, right? That's how it works, okay? That's how it works, all right? For the teams, that's for the teams. But what we're going to do here first, before we do the teams, we're going to go right here, all right? So these are the first 25, I believe it is, right now, all right? These are the first 25 players that are in this league, all right? I know 7 of them were they're iffy, so we're gonna do them at the end. Okay, we're gonna do them at the end. All right, so how this is gonna work, very simple, everybody. Once again, I'm gonna spin just like I do here, like I did with the teams. I'm gonna do the same thing here. So when that wheel is spun's a word, right? Yeah, spun's a word. And let's say it was Junior that came up on the board, right? So if Junior comes up on the board, then I go to the team and I spin the team wheel. I'll take Junior off of this board here. I'll go and spin the team wheel, and that will be the team that he gets. Okay? Again, you guys don't know any of these rosters or anything. All right? And on top of that, you're going to have a draft going on after this is complete. All right? Time to be determined for that. I don't know when that's going to be. I have no clue. All right? I just know about this here. All right? So let's keep it real simple. We're going to keep this thing rolling here with this thing. And I will, if I get an opportunity, I will go ahead and talk a little bit about some of the teams and some of the potency you might have on these teams. I'm going to try. All right, I'm going to try. If I can't get there, it is what it is. You guys will be all right. You'll figure it out once you get to your team. All right? So, with that being said, let's get to it. I'm ready. All right? So, I'm going to spin. This next spin will be an official spin. Okay? This will be an official spin. It will take me a little bit of time. Okay? to get everything together. I'm a one-man wrecking crew here. So it's going to take me a little bit of time to get through some things. So let me do what I got to do here because I'm doing everything by myself. All right? All right, so here we go. All right? First spin of the night. Here we go, folks. So the first team placement is going to go to Marines. So shout out to Marines. So let me go ahead. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Let me make sure I get all my ducks in a row here because I don't want no problems. No problems at all here. Where is my... There it goes. Okay, perfect. There we go. That's what I needed. All right, so first spin goes to Marines. Okay, so let me find Marines here on my board so that way I can make sure I give him his proper team. All right, so Marines, we're going to take Marines off the board here now, okay? So Marines is right here at number 14. We're going to go ahead and take him out. I want everybody to see exactly what I'm doing. So we're taking Marines off the board. And now Marines is officially off the board. Now we're going to move on to the team. So here we go, folks. Who is Marines going to get for his team? Here it is. Marines will get the Baltimore Ravens. You do not have Lamar Jackson, just so you know. You do not have Lamar Jackson, just so you know. All right, so he will get the Ravens. I'm making sure that I put all of this on my notes because I'm going to do a graphic for you guys later on. You'll actually have the graphic tomorrow. I'm going to get a graphic done for you guys for your divisions and everything by tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. All right. It won't be here tonight. It'll be here tomorrow because I got too much I got to do tonight with this. All right. So that is the first team gone, the Baltimore Ravens. So what we'll do here is take the Ravens off the board. They are officially off the board. All right. Next up, next spin is coming up here. Again, Marines got the Baltimore Ravens in his spin. Next spin. Here we go. Next spin will go to Dragon. I'm just going to say Dragon. I'm not going to do the FZN Dragon. It's just Dragon to me. All right. So Dragon is going to get the next selection. Not selection, but placement, we should say. So let's take Dragon off of the board. He's right here at number 7. So we're going to take him off the board. And that's done. Now we will move on to the teams. Here we go. So Dragon will get the Tennessee Titans. So Dragon will get the Tennessee Titans. And then we will take the Tennessee Titans off the board in this one. All right. So 2 teams done so far. Ravens is gone. Titans are gone. Next up, next spin. Here we go. Your next spin, team placement will go to Malik Neighbors. So Malik Neighbors, we're going to take him off the board. I like Malik Neighbors already. Y'all know I'm a Giants fan. Shout out to Malik Neighbors. So Malik Neighbors, let's get to his thing here on my thing here. All right, perfect. All right, so we'll take Malik Neighbors off the board. And you guys see I do things slow so that way everybody can see exactly what I'm doing. Now, we'll go to the team, and Malik Neighbors' team will be Melbourne. He will get the Elks, which used to be the Jacksonville Jaguars. Okay? So, Malik Neighbors will get the Elks, which used to be the Jags. All right, so we will take them off the board now. And now they're gone. All right. Next up, next spin. Here we go. This one is going to Trig. So Trig will be the next placement team. So let's take Trig off the board. And let's make sure we do all this correctly. There we go. Perfect. All right. So Trig is off the board. And Trig's team will be the New Orleans Saints. So Trig will get the Saints, so he'll be in the NFC South. So the Saints will go off the board here. Make sure we get him off. And that will do it here. So what we're going to do, because I want to get through this as fast as I can, we're going to continue to go through it like this. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the teams, okay? Some of the teams. I'm going to talk about a little bit of the teams. Not all of them, some of them. I did see some of the teams. Oh, I've seen all the teams already. But I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the players on each team, and then we'll be done with it for the night, all right? So next up, next spin is going to go to Bean. So Bean will get the next selection. So let's get to Bean here on my level. And let's take him off of the board here. So Bean is off the board. And Bean's team will be another NFC South team, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So the Buccaneers will be Bean's team. All right, so we'll take the Bucs off. So far we only had one team that was relocated, that was selected already. That is the Elks, which used to be the Jacksonville Jaguars. Yeah. R-Pats, I'm going to look at them a little bit later. I will look at them a little bit later. I just want to get through this first. Everybody knows what teams they have. All right, so we went on and removed the Bucs. So next spin will go to Nas, one of my favorite rappers of all time. Nas will get the next selection here. So let's go ahead and take Nas off the board. And Nas' team will be in the AFC East, the New England Patriots. So he will have the Pats. Congratulations to Nas. And we will take the Pats off of the board. If we can find them. There they go. Here we go. And we'll take them off. Here we go. So now, next team. Next team placement will go to Shoe for Steel. Shoe for Steel. So Shoe for Steel will get taken off of the board. And his team will be the Cleveland Browns. Another AFC North team. So we got two AFC North teams gone. So Shoe for Steel will have the Browns. So both Shoe and Marines right now are in the same division. So those guys are going to be squaring off against each other twice a year. Should be a lot of fun. But let's get the Cleveland Browns and take them off of the board. There they go. So we'll take them off the board here and move on to the next placement team, which is going to go to Mr. Wet? I think that's what it says. Or do I call you Mr. Wednesday? I'm going to call you Mr. Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. I'm going to call you Mr. Wednesday today. I'm going to call you Mr. Wednesday. So Mr. Wednesday is going to be the next selection. Let's take him off the board. So Mr. Wednesday, he's the next on the selection. And he will get, let's get over here to on the screen. He will get the Las Vegas Raiders. So he is going to have the Raiders on this team. So congratulations. He gets the Raiders. Let's go ahead and take the Raiders off the board and keep it pushing. Here we go. Next selection. We'll go to the Real Slim Shady. So the Real Slim Shady will get this selection here. Let's get him off the board. And let's make sure that we have him set up here on my end. Now, Slim Shady will get the Atlanta Falcons, it looks like. Yep, it's the Atlanta Falcons. So the Atlanta Falcons off the board. So let's go ahead and take them off of the board here as well. All right, perfect. So we got them off the board, and now we're going to move on. So here we go. Next selection will go to Ryan, or should I say R-Pats? Shout out to R-Pats. So R-Pats will get this selection. Let's see what team he gets. Let's take him off the board here first. R-Pats will get the Mexico City Riverhawks. So he's in the NFC East, which used to be the Commanders. So let me get him situated here. 1 second. There he goes. Let's see. All right. So he's a Riverhawk guy. Congratulations to R-Pats. You get another one of the relocated squads. And then we'll keep it pushing. Here we go. Next one. This is going to go to Chompy. So Chompy will be the next placement team. Let's get Chompy off the board. Chompy is off the board. And Chompy will get the Kansas City Chiefs. So, the Chiefs off the board. The Chiefs will be off the board officially. Oh, let's not do that. See, this is why you do things slow. This is why you take it slow, everybody. No reason to speed things up, because that's how you ruin drafts and everything else. Don't want to do that. All right, next one. Here we go, folks. Bills Mafia is going to get this selection. So we will get him ready on our notes. Take him off of here. Nice and slow. And what is his team that he will get? The Pittsburgh Steelers. So Bills Mafia. We know he probably wanted the relocated Bills, which are the Paris Lumberjacks, but he is going to get the Pittsburgh Steelers. So he's a Steelers guy in this league. So let's go ahead and get him, or the Steelers, we should say, off the board. And let's keep this thing pushing. Let's get to the next one here. All right, here we go, folks. Goes to JTM. So JTM is the next selection. And let's see who he gets as we take him off the board. All right. JTM. His team will be the Dallas Cowboys. So the Cowboys are gone. Let's get the Dallas Cowboys off the board. And keep this thing rolling. Next up, Hazard 92. Or Hazard 92. I'm just gonna say Hazard. I like how that sounds right now. So Hazard 92. If I'm wrong, say it in the chat. Thank you. All right, so let's take Hazard off the board here. And let's move on to the team that Hazard gets. The Green Bay Packers. And no, you will not have Micah Parsons. You will not have Micah Parsons on this team. He is not going to be a 20-year linebacker, I do not think anyway. But again, we're going to talk about that shortly. But Hazard will get the Packers. So let's take the Packers off the board. And for some of the guys right now that are not in the chat right now, a shout out to Killer in the chat. I see Dizzy in the building as well, too. My man Arpat's in the building also. I see Official K2 in the building and Gunslinger in the building, too. Good to see all you guys here in the chat. Gunslinger's a champion last year. Shout out to Gunslinger. All right, next up. Here we go. And why do I have the Cowboys on there 2 times? Oh, that's the player's name. Man, I got scared for guys. Do you understand how shook I got for a second? Do you understand how shook I got for a second? That's the player's name. I got shook for a second. That's the player's name. Wow. I got shook for a second. Like, this draft is ruined. Oh my gosh. Cowboys got to name themselves something else. That's for sure. But we're going to take him off the board, and we'll keep him as such for right now. I got shook for a second, guys. I ain't going to lie to you. All right. Cowboys will receive the San Francisco 49ers. So he's going to get the Niners. We'll take the Niners off the board. And keep it pushing. Fat Man said, do not give me Eagles or Giants. Look, I don't got no control on this wheel, my brother. I do not have no control over this wheel. Okay? You got to talk to the commissioners in the league in regards to that. I have no control over the wheel. All I'm doing right now is my job. That's it. Next up with the selection. That is going to be Native Renegade. Shout out to Native Renegade in the building. And let's see what team he gets. Let's make sure that we got him. There we go. All right, let's get him situated and ready. And let's get him off the board here. All right, so Native Renegade will get the Louisville Orbits, or the Detroit Lions for short. All right, so the Lions, aka the Orbits, are officially gone. They are relocated. So let's go ahead and get Renegade the Orbits. All right, so the Orbits are gone. All right, let's see. There we go. So, Orbits are gone. Off the board. And let's keep it pushing. Gunslinger is going to get his selection here today. Or his placement, we should say. So let's get Gunslinger stuff set here on my end. And Gunslinger's team is going to be the Paris Wizards, or the Carolina Panthers. So he is in the NFC South. So where is Gunslinger? He is going to have the Wizards. All right, so he will have the Wizards. And we'll keep this thing rolling. We're almost done, guys. We are almost done here. And we're going to talk a little bit about some teams and call it a day. Junior will be the next selection. Let's get him off the board. Let's get him in my notes. And his team will be the Minnesota Vikings. So Junior will get the purp and yellow. So he will get the purp and yellow, representing the Vikings. We'll get the Vikings off the board and keep it rolling. CBFW. We'll get the selection here. CBFW is going to get this particular placement. And that placement team is going to be in the NFC West, the Arizona Cardinals. So Cards for CBFW. So let's go ahead and take these out and keep it pushing. Still a lot of teams left. We still have another wheel that we have to use. Bryce on top. So Bryce on top is about to get this selection, or again, this placement. And let's get Bryce on top off of here. And Bryce's team is going to be the Los Angeles Chargers. So Bryce will get the Chargers. Where did we put his thing here? There it is, Chargers. So Bryce will get the Chargers. We'll take the Chargers off of the board. All right. Next up. Kid Troy. Kid Troy will get the selection here. Let's make sure we have him set there. And take him off the board here. And let's make sure that we set this up here. Perfect. All right. Kid Troy's team. Will be the Dublin Sentinels, which was the New York Jets. Again, Kid Troy. Congrats. He gets the Sentinels. Okay, so let's take them off the board. And keep this thing rocking. All right, so we're almost done, guys. We're almost done. We still got another wheel, but it's only 7 people on that wheel, so. Bingham. Bingham is going to be the selection here. Let's get his stuff here on my notes. Where is Bingham? There he goes. All right. So Bingham, as we take him off of the board here. Okay. So down to 3 more on this first level. We still got a lot of teams, as you can see. And he's got the Bengals. Some of the dopest jerseys in Madden. So Bingham is going to get the Cincinnati Bengals. All right, so the Bengals are gone. Let's get some of these 3 done. So Leak will get this selection or placement. Let's take Leak off the board. And we're down to the final 2 on this first level. Leak's team will be the Houston Texans. So Leak will get the Houston Texans. And I do apologize, guys. I'm not talking to everybody in the chat just yet. I got to focus. Again, I am a one-man band here. So I'm making sure I get everything done so I don't mess up your draft. So Texans off the board. And it comes down to the final 2 here with this one. Dylan will get this selection or placement. And Dylan's team is going to be the Chicago Bears. So Dylan will get the Bears. We'll take the Bears off of here. And we're going to move that up. And we'll take Dylan off the board, which obviously leaves Full Deep J. And Jay's team is going to be the Indianapolis Colts. So Jay's team is the Colts. All right, 1 second. Here we go. Full Deep J. Good to go here. All right, so he gets the Colts. We knock the Colts out. Okay, perfect. All right, so the Colts are knocked out. This wheel is complete. We're going to make it officially complete. No more wheel. We're done there with that one. All right, so that means we still have the Giants. We have the Rams. We have the Lumberjacks, the Seahawks, the Dolphins, the Eagles, and the Broncos left on the wheel. All right. So the next wheel is the wannabe 7 right here. Okay. So let's do this real quick because I did forget to copy these. So I'm going to copy and let me get it on my end over here. And paste it over here. One second, guys. Just making sure my stuff is straight. All right, perfect. All right, so these are your last 7, guys. Your last 7. After this, placements are complete. These will be the teams that everybody will have for the season. All right. Now, again, you do not have, this is a 20-year advanced league. You do not have any of the players you want to have on these teams. I'm just letting you know ahead of time. You're not going to hardly see any real players. I don't think there's not one real player. Patch, is there any one real player? I don't think there is. I really don't think there is. But you can let me know if there is one or not. But I really don't think there is one. Unless it's a QB, possibly. And he said no. So, yep, absolutely. All right. All right, guys. Here we go. Let's get to it. This is the next spin. Next placement. We'll go to OG Pyro. So OG Pyro will get this selection or placement. Let's take him off the board. And let's close this one out. Pyro's team will be the Miami Dolphins. So Pyro will get the Dolphins. Pyro will get the Dolphins. Let's take this off. And keep it pushing. Next selection. Matter of fact, I want to do that because I want to stick with what I know. All right, next selection will be why did we have okay, so there's a question here. Full DJ should not be on here twice. So RPats, let me know ahead of time what's going on. So that means we only have 31, right? That means we only have 31. Is that correct? Let me know in the chat, brother. Okay, thank you. So we only have 31. So we still will have one more team remaining. So Full Deep J, we're going to take him off of here right now. He should not be on there. So Next spin. Here we go. Jacob. Jacob will be the next placement. All right, so Jacob will get... Let's take him off. Jacob will receive the Seattle Seahawks. So Jacob will receive the Seattle Seahawks. The one thing that I know about for sure, because again, we're going to look at some of the other teams in just a minute, but the one thing I know for sure is that the Seahawks quarterback led the league in passing in the season before, obviously with the with the placements. So the Seahawks led the team in led the league in passing. The starting quarterback led the league in passing. So you got a pretty good quarterback over there in Seattle. All right, so the Seahawks are gone. So next selection. Down to the final four here. And there we go. We got another Cardinals, but Eastern time. So Cardinals is off the board. Let's see what team he will receive. The Cardinals will receive the Philadelphia Eagles. So Cardinals will stay a bird and get the Eagles. So let's take the Eagles off the board. And take Cardinals off the board. All right, we're down to the final three, guys. Coach Toon will get the selection here, or placement. And Toon will receive the Broncos. Good selection for him. So the Denver Broncos are gone. And Coach Toon is gone. All right. So now we're down to the final two, guys. And Hey Boy's going to get this placement. And his team is going to be the New York Giants. So he will get the New York Giants, staying in the NFC East. So A-Boy gets the Giants. Which leaves the Rams and the Paris Lumberjacks available right now. And obviously, YBFT will have the final placement. And his team is going to be the Los Angeles Rams. So YBFT will get the Rams. Rams are officially off the board and done, which only leaves the Paris Lumberjacks left for whoever wants them. If anybody's in the chat right now and you're interested and you're not a part of this league, hit up RPats in the chat right now. He may be able to get you, go ahead and get you on his team. Again, this is a team that, or a team that nobody's going to know about because this is a futures league. Okay. So nobody's going to know about these teams. All right. So that's it for the selections here, guys. That's it for the selections. All right. Now, once again, this is the No Chiefs Futures League. Okay. So the selections is done. Okay. Those are complete. All right. So now, real quick, probably go for about 15, 20 minutes or so. We're going to talk about some of the players on some of these teams. All right. Yeah, I know. I got the Bills for the moment, right? I already know, man. I already know. But look, we're going to talk here real quick about some of these teams. All right. We're going to talk about some of these squads. All right. So one of the things here, matter of fact, let's go ahead and get to 1 second, guys. Let me get here for you guys. So we're going to talk about depth charts and everything here. Now, remember, guys, I talked to you earlier about the Seahawks and the quarterback for the Seahawks, right? So as you can see here, guys, the quarterback for the Seahawks, Esteban Huerta. He's 5 years in the league. He is definitely the franchise QB, and he's a 99 overall QB. All right. So this is a pretty stout quarterback situation that you got here in Seattle already. So if unless he's not your style quarterback, what have you. But you know, we'll see what happens. Everything else across the board. You see, you got some all right running backs as well too here with a 91 overall and an 81 overall also. Your wideouts, not too shabby for your wideouts either. Not too shabby for your wideouts. Matter of fact, let me get this down here real quick. Hold on 1 second, guys, and make sure. There we go. That's what I needed. All right, let me pull this to the side so I don't got to worry about that no more. Yeah, so you got some pieces here. You got some pieces here on this team here for Seattle. You got some teams here, some pieces, I should say. Some solid tight ends. You're talking about your line here. Line is okay so far. You got a good center. You got a solid right guard. And then you got an okay right tackle. So the offensive line, not too shabby. Not too shabby on this team at all. But then you get to your defenses here, which is looking pretty impressive already. Kyler Watson, very impressive, with a 93 overall on the edge and 84 speed. Not too bad. Not too bad. This team is looking pretty good. You got a fearmonger guy here also. Are you guys running you running X Factors in this league? Are you guys running X Factors in this league? I'm curious. I'll show the Bucks next. Okay, you are running X Factors. Yeah, so yeah, you got some goodies here. You got some goodies here, man, on this team. So Seattle's got a squad. Yeah, Seattle definitely has a team. Yeah. They're pretty good. Yeah, corners, yeah. It's a good team. Who got the Seahawks? Hold on. Who got the Seahawks? It was Jacob. Jacob got the Seahawks. Wow. So hopefully Jacob is playing. Hazard, I'll definitely. Is it Hazard or Hizzard? First or second? Let me know. Yeah. This team is top notch. Free safety, not the best. They got some speed though. Strong safety, not the best, but it's got some speed though. Yeah, you got. Oh, well, looks like you got to. You might have to. Yeah, you got to draft a kicker and a punter. That's for sure. You got to draft a kicker and a punter. That is for dang sure. You're gonna have to do that. Wow. All right. Well, look. Let's do this. Let's get on over here to the Bucks. Let's show the Tampa Bay Buccaneers real quick. 95 overall QB, 95 speed. Golly. We got another Lamar Jackson cited in this piece. 95 speed, 95 overall quarterback. He is 11 years in the league, so he is a little older. Wow. Wow. You talk about a blessing. Wow. Blessing for our Pats. My goodness. 99 overall running back with 96 speed. Oh my goodness. Wow. I don't need to show nothing else here for the Bucks. Oh my goodness. Wow. General Gaming, what's good, brother? Good to see you. Wow. For y'all that just came in here, this is the Futures League. So this is a 20-year league in. Okay? A 20-year league in right now. All right? And we're looking at the Bucks here real quick. It's not going to take too long, guys. It really ain't. But we turned it on, and the first thing we saw was this quarterback, which is Lamar Jackson's cousin, looks like, basically. This is crazy. This is crazy. Throw power is 92 also. That's wild. That is wild. That is wild. Wow. And then the running back, a 99 overall, 6 years in the league. 96, man. You got a 95 speed quarterback and a 96 speed halfback. Well, watch out for the running game from our Pats. If you ain't watch out yet, I don't know what you're doing there. Now, here's where the crux of things happens. I mean, the receivers is not a lot of speed there in the receiver position. But again, guys, you got a draft coming up. So can't deny that. You got a draft coming up, guys. You got a draft coming up. Matter of fact, let me do this real quick before we finish, guys. Let me do this before we finish. Let me do this. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Give me a second. I told you I need to show my face a little bit here, so I got to show my face for a second. So I'm going to put it down here real quick. All right? So everybody can see my face for just a second. All right? Just a second. All right? My camera is acting real weird, guys. It's acting real weird. Real weird. All right? So, wow. Oh, you're not. You're doing. Oh, draft recap. Oh, okay. I got you. All right. So, yeah. So again, they're tight end, not bad. 83 speed, 88 overall, not bad. 6'6". Big guy. Look, I know you guys have seen so far that the tight ends are the tight ends in this game are something to ponder about when you talk about offense. They're definitely something to ponder about. All right. So if you got a solid tight end and he's big too, you gonna be all right. There's no question there. No question. All right. 86 overall left tackle, not too bad. 89 left guard. Center is Ang. A 90 right. Yeah, he got the team. He got the team. Offensively, he's got the team. Offensively, he's got the team here. All right? He's got the team offensively. Your right edge, 87. Left edge, 85. Your D-tack, a 90. Yeah, it's a good team. It's a good team. Brothers. Okay. Yeah, it's a good team, man. Yeah, the corners ain't bad. Big corner and 6'4". 92 speed. Not bad at all. Safety and 90 overall. 87 speed. 99 overall safety. So Tampa Bay got 299s on the team, guys. They got 299s on the team. 2 of them. All right. So we're gonna keep it pushing. We're gonna keep it pushing. All right. So we showed the Bucks. Now you know what? Before I go to the Packers, because I know Hazard wants to see the Packers. Real quick, let's take a look at at who was the Buffalo Bills. Okay, which is if I'm not mistaken, it's the Paris Lumberjacks. So let's get to that Lumberjacks team real quick. Let's see. All right, Lumberjacks team is not taken yet, by the way. It's not taken yet. This is the only team that is available currently right now. Technically, it's my team, but it's not really my team because I'm not playing in the league. So, but yeah. So let's get to it. We're just gonna go through a couple here. Want to keep it kind of quick here. They got a 90 overall quarterback, 71 speed, so he's gonna be a pocket guy. Okay. Oh, their halfback, 93 speed, not too bad. Looks like he's on the downhill though, so you're gonna have to pick him up a little bit. Okay. Jeremy Rector here, 6'3", all the biggest receiver it looks like. Oh, never mind. He's got Oscar Gonzalez there too. 87 speed though, so that's not gonna cut the mustard in a sense. 6'5" tight end. Again, not bad. 85 speed, not bad at all. Let's take a look at this offensive line. Not shabby there for the left tack. Left guard, 92 overall, good. 86 overall center, very decent. 88 overall right guard, okay. And a 73 overall left tackle. Okay, so look, right now, you could arguably say that they right now, from the teams that we looked at, they might have the best line right now. From the teams we looked at anyway. From the teams we looked at. All right, we didn't look at everybody yet. All right. Let's go to the left edge. Not bad. Not bad there at all. Definitely not bad there either. Not too shabby. D-Tac, 97 overall. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. Eric Gonzalez, 86 overall here, 85 speed. Your Sam Backer, Mike Backer now here at 88 speed, 84 overall. Not too shabby. 89 overall. Will Backer, 83 speed. Okay. They got another Ramsey here. They got a lot of speed at the corner. I see that. All 80s. I like it. 91 overall. 91 speed. 84 overall. And Denario Jackson and Haywood with a 90 speed. Okay. This ain't a bad team. And they're free right now. They're here right now, guys. So again, if you're not a part of this league and you want access on this particular team, look, hit up R-Pats in the chat right now. Hit up R-Pats right now, and he may be able to lock you in. It is what it is. All right, let's go to the Packers. Let's get over here to the Packers. Let's start off here at the quarterback position. All right, Charles Verdon, 9 years, 92 overall. Throw powers of 93. Okay. You got yourself a franchise, 6'4", big quarterback. I like that. 82 overall, halfback here, 91 speed. Okay. You might have some pieces here to work with. And look, all his backers have has 91 speed. Look at that. All the backs have 91 speed. Is he going to keep all the backs though? That's the question. Is he going to keep all these backs? That's going to be the big question there. Your fullback, or you would like to call a fullback, in Eric Reynolds. Okay, 91 overall speed, 92 overall in Pat Joyner, 6'1". Feliz, 6'2". Okay, 88 speed. The speed's not there. 6'3", 92 speed. Ramon Davis. Okay. All right. He got some pieces here. 92 speed. 77 overall. Okay. One of the most important areas you want to look to is right here, especially in this game, is that change of direction. That is a big deal. And when you get guys that's at least a 92 or up or change of direction, which this guy's a 93, Davis might do some work more than Joyner or Feliz might do. It's a possibility. But again, it just all depends on what the Packers owner's gonna do. 85 overall, Caps, Quinn Caps, 85 speed. Decent speed for a tight end. Left tackle, let's look at this offensive line here with 83 overall. Not too bad. 84 overall, and Elfman. Okay. 89 overall with Nathan Callahan, center. Right guard's 85 overall, 69. And an 84 overall, Ben Hartley. So right now, across the board, there was no 70s here. Let me double check one more time. Yeah, no 70s here for the line. No 70s. So far, for all the teams that we've looked at, they have the best offensive line across the board. All right? I'm just talking across the board. I noticed some more highly rated ones, but across the board, they're kind of crazy with it. All right? Mason here, 88 overall, not too shabby. Lamb, 89 overall, 85 speed at the edge. Nick Wilson and Sean O'Neal, both 88 overalls. Okay, so you might have some run stoppers here. A little bit on the downslide here for Darrell Abbott. 82 overall, 76. It's going to be 76 overall, but 82 speed. But you got, you might have to possibly make some moves. But Bullocks is going to be the starter here. It's a 90 overall, 92 speed backer. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. 82 overall, 84 speed, Jamil Stokes. Okay. Okay, the corners. Bunch of speedy corners here. 93 and Stephen Roten, 6'4". There's nothing like a big corner, guys. Nothing like a big corner, everybody. Nothing like it. It's always best to have a big corner, especially when they got some speed. Like a 92 speed big corner. In this area, he's a 93 speed big corner. That's a big deal. That's a big deal there, no question. 85 overall, 91 speed, free safety. Love that. You know I'm going over the overall and the speed because, you know, that, for the most part, is what Madden is all about, everybody. But everything else, you guys could go in when you get to your teams and look at it. So we'll see. Givens here, 79 overall, 85 speed for strong safety. You know, for somebody that's that much slower, I would look for more hit power here. That's just how I would roll. You know what I'm saying? Not saying it's right or wrong. That's just how I would roll. I'm just saying. All right, let's move on to another team. Let's see real quick. So yeah, my guy asked for the Titans next. Let's give him the Titans. Let's give him the Titans. He asked me earlier. I'm gonna give it to him now. Titans. Here we go. And what time is it? 5:40. All right. I got about 10 more minutes, guys, and I gotta get ready to roll. We do have another podcast we have to do, so I'm not gonna be able to do every single team. All right. I'm not gonna be able to do every single team. All right. So here's the Titans. There we go. All right, so you got Dontrell Deese, 91 overall, 15 years. He is not going to be here long. He's not going to be here long. 15 years in, he's not going to be here long at all. He's got 80 speed, so he is going to be he's going to be a plug for your new guy. All right, let's see. 3 years here for Rashad McDougal, 6'5". And then you got a rookie. Okay, so this is your rookie that you drafted this year. Your draft is already done. So here's a rookie that you got here. He's a 70 overall, but he does have 92 throw power. So a little bit of building promise here for Ezekiel Hammond. Possibly. All right, possibly. So you'll see. All right, halfbacks. 91 overall, 90 speed, and Dwayne Mickens. Then a 72 overall and a 71 overall. Okay, not bad. All right, you got your tight ends, so no fullbacks really here. Let's look at these. The one thing I will say is we have not seen a lot of quick, speedy, wideouts. We haven't seen a lot of them. I think we may have saw one or two. That's it. We haven't seen a lot of them at all. So I'm curious to see what is going to happen, as the season progresses. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely looking forward to what's going to happen once this thing gets started up. All right, but there's not a lot of speed here on this team from the receiver standpoint. Okay, your tight ends. Wow, a 91 speed tight end. Okay, you got action here with 6'5". You got action with 6'5" here. You definitely have action. No question about it. You got action here, everybody. You have action. Wow, that's impressive. That's impressive right there. That might be one of the better stats that I've seen so far. 1 second, real quick. My guys from my stream has hit me up. Just want to make sure that we got everything good here. Okay, yeah, they're in the room and they're ready, but we're gonna wait, get this thing finished. But yeah, you got action with Tony Barron. Tony Barron is action, and he's only 6 years in the league. You gonna have to keep that. You gonna have to keep that. No question about it. You gonna have to keep that one. Josh Cortez, 87 overall tackle. Okay. Guard, 84 overall. Okay. Another 84 center. Okay. 87 overall right guard. Okay, so this is right there with the other team we just talked about from the offensive line. Oh, never mind. I changed my tune. 79 overall. But again, he's 7 years in the league as well, too. He's a bridge player. So that's gonna be wild. They did. Arpass said, look at the backup tight end. So we'll go back real quick and look at the backup tight end. And the backup tight end's a 92 overall. So he's got a double set here for as far as tight ends. He could run 2 tight end sets and rock. Okay, he could definitely rock. He could definitely rock with 2 tight ends as far as the offense. Titans owner will be just fine on the offensive side. All right, left edge, 95 overall, 84 speed, Tavon Davis. I like it. I like it. I like it. Right edge, he's got an X factor, and Brian Friedman. Okay, I like it. 92 overall, 78 speed. Not the best speed, but we're sure the strength and everything is going to be there. The power is going to be there. Yeah, look, matter of fact, look, power moves. It's right there. Your power moves to 97. Yeah, he'll still get to the QB, guys. He'll still get to the QB. He'll be fine. And they're good for that this year, too. That's the good thing, despite the speed. 80 overall D tackle and a 77 overall D tackle. Okay. He's a rookie, too. The 77 is a rookie. So he's a future starter for sure. He's definitely a future starter. Okay. This ain't a bad team, man. This ain't a bad team. 85 speed, 87 overall, Holcomb. Okay. Mike Backer, 94 speed backer. Okay. You might have you got action here too, man. When you talk about, let's just say for saying sake here. Yeah, we'll end with the Steelers. That's fine. We'll end with the Steelers. It's safe to say here that a Titans and Buccaneers game, you got action here to cover that quarterback. You got action. I like it. I like it. I like this. I can't wait to do a game, guys. I can't wait to do a game. I can't wait. All right. I definitely can't wait. Kristen Sanders, 83 overall, 88. Will Backer. Okay. 88 speed. Not bad. And your cornerbacks here, you got some speed here. Yep. Okay. I like it. I like it. Look, and here's the thing with the corners. 6 foot, 6'2", 6'3". What is 75 overall? 6'2", 6 foot. Nobody under 6 foot. Nobody under 6 foot, guys. Nobody under 6 foot. Big defense. Big defense here. Until you get to the safeties. 5'9", 89 overall, though, with 91 speed. Can't beat that from the free safety position. Wow, that's impressive. And the strong safety, 71 overall, so he's struggling a little bit there. So we'll see what happens there with that one. That might be their weakest point on their defense, is the strong safety spot. Interesting. All right, so let's move on. Let's move on with the Steelers, and then we're going to call it a day. Let's move on with the Steelers, and we will call it a day, folks. All right, Steelers, here we go. Start with their quarterback. Pittsburgh Steelers has Zach Davis, 6th year in the league, 86 overall, 72 speed. Throwing power, 93, impressive. He has got a quarterback here, however. I looked at this before. In Calvin Rhodes. This is a quarterback he might want to possibly try to build, depending upon how long the seasons go. He's 63 overall, yes. Look at the throw power already. 98 throw power. Okay? His awareness is not there. Change of direction, obviously he doesn't need that. Spade has great change of direction. Okay? Great change of direction for a quarterback spot. But yeah, he's got 3 quarterbacks here he should keep. And that last quarterback, he definitely could do some work with him. All right. Taylor White, 84 overall, 94 speed running back. Okay. Not too shabby there. No fullbacks here at all. Now, we finally get to see over a 93 speed quarterback. A wide receiver. So obviously we got a 6'2" Stephon Watson. He's 89 speed. The speed's not there. But look at this guy here. A rookie. 98 speed. 5'11". So he's got to put the Jets on. He's got to put the Jets on, guys. He's got to put the Jets on. All right. Seth Russell, not too bad here either at 6'5", 91 speed. Not bad at all. Man, you got some big players on this team here. Tight end, 6'3", Joey Chavez, 87 overall, 86 speed, 88 speed. Chance McKinney, he's 6'3", so definitely a solid tight end as well. Could run some 2 tight end spots here also. Let's look at this offensive line with is it Keonis? I think that's how you pronounce it. I could be wrong, but 84 overall, not too bad. A little bit on the down slope, but he could pick him up if he does right. Carlos Jones, 88 overall. Okay, I like it. I like the right guard spot. The center spot, 86. He's got 2 86 centers. Okay. Trade guys, watch out. Watch out, trade guys. You might have a decision to make here. Actually, it might not be a lot of a decision because this guy in Trent Leak, he's been here for 10 years, but this one's only been here for 6. So there might not be a lot of say in that regard. I think I know where he's going to go starting wise. Marcus Knox at the right guard spot, 83 overall, 67 speed. Well, we don't got to worry about the speed for the right guard. I'm tripping. And then the right tackle, 84 overall. So not too shabby. Go to the backers here in the edge. 74 edge here, 79 overall, 74 speed. So speed's not really there. Right edge, 79 speed, 88 overall, however. And the power moves is up there with an 82, so not too bad. I didn't look at the power moves on the other side, and that's an 87. But he's got a D tackle here that is pretty impressive. Yeah, and there he goes right there, Brad McMillan. He's got Fearmonger, and he's got 80 speed at a D tackle. Very impressive with 94 power moves. So this guy's going to be able to get to the QB spot and really cause some havoc there in the middle. No question. Connor Osborne, 83 overall. Pretty impressive as well. I like that. Okay, both these guys have solid strength as well. Actually, Osborne really doesn't. But when you get here to Victor Hill, who's a rookie, he's got solid strength. And he is very usable as far as possibly getting him up to the second spot. So, see what happens there. Sam Backer here is going to be 84 overall. Cameron Watkins, 84 speed, I should say, 86 overall. So not too bad there. 91 acceleration for him, too. Nick McCants, 6 years in the league here, 90 overall, 88 speed. Okay, I like it. Your Will Backer here, 85 overall with 79 speed. Impressive. your cornerback spot here. You got not a lot of speed from the cornerback spot here, but you got a 6'4" Devon Grubbs. Speed is okay at 91, but the fact that he's a big, tall QB, a cornerback, excuse me, that should do some work for you. 82 overall here as far as Tashawn Rutherford, 90 speed. Okay. You know what I mean? He's got some work. He's got some work to do here in the cornerback spot. Free safeties, 88 overall, 89 speed, not too shabby. And then your strong safety, Javier Morales, with an 82 overall. Look, Steelers look pretty good. Steelers look pretty good, guys. Steelers look pretty good. And I will look at the Ravens receiver, and then I got to roll. All right, so I'll look at the Ravens receiver, and then I got to roll out. All right, so the Ravens receiver that he is talking about here. Let's go to their receiver. The Ravens receiver, Alexander Levy. He's an 83 overall. He already has an X factor. He has a yak 'em up X factor at 5'11", 99 speed. Okay. All right. Watch out. Watch out. That's wild. That's wild. 5'11". Matt Porter's a 6'4". And look at Jacob Corona. Damn. This man is 6'7". 6'7". He's 8 years in the league though. So I don't know how long he's gonna last from the wide receiver spot before he starts to degress. You know what I'm saying? But man, that's something. That's something. That's definitely something. Wow. 6'7". Guys, this thing is complete. This thing is complete, guys. I really hope that you guys that are in this league are ready for, a treat here. And this should definitely be a lot of fun. All the other guys, I didn't look at every other team or what have you. But again, we have some things that we have to do here, so we got to get ready to roll everybody. But man, I'm looking forward to calling games here, guys. And we will be doing games on Wednesday nights here on Snipes TV Gaming. So if you are not dropping us a follow here yet, please make sure you do so. And also, guys, we do keep our games forever on our YouTube page, okay? So please make sure that you guys are following our YouTube page at Snipes TV Gaming, because again, we keep our games forever over there. They only last about either 45 or 60 days here on Twitch. So we keep them over there forever in its entirety. So if you ever need to get back to a game and check a game out or clip something or whatever it may be, it is right there for you guys. Also, we will be attempting to have some clips during the games of the week. So I need you guys to send your best clips. And when I say clips, everybody, let me put my face here real quick, okay? Let me put my face here real quick so you have an understanding how serious this is to me, okay? This is how serious this is to me, all right? Let me put my face back here. 1 second, guys. I'm getting there. I do apologize. I can't find my face. Why can't I find my face today? I really can't find my face right now. All right, I'm not going to sit here and worry about it, but I'm going to tell you guys this right now. Oh, here's my face. Here's my face. Here's my face, guys. Hold on 1 second. Never mind. My face is acted up again. Camera's acted up again. I got to get it fixed before I get on my next stream. All right, look. Bottom line, guys, when we say to give us a clip, send us an actual clip. The weekly recap. Correct. Yeah. We're doing clips, weekly recap, whatever it may be. But when we say clips, guys, not a cell phone clip. Okay? Please do not send cell phone clips. I don't want to broadcast those. I want you guys league to look proper, to look legit. That's what I want your league to look like. So the only way that's going to happen is if we have proper clips. So if you're on a PlayStation 5, it's easy to clip and send a clip to your to your commissions or on the Discord. Same thing with Xbox as well. You can get on after you create a clip on Xbox, you can get to your clips and send that clip to your commissioner on Discord. So please make sure you do actual clips itself. If you have a computer, even better. You can use your capture card to get your clips. All right, send those clips in, guys, because we need them for the weekly recaps every week. We're gonna play those at halftime for you guys, so that way we have an idea on what we're gonna put together. I believe our Pats is gonna try to finagle and put all the clips together and then send me one shot, so I could go ahead and just run the clip of multiple games and everything else. So please, if you guys get an opportunity to do that, all right. But again, one more time, no cell phone clips, guys. No cell phone clips. All right, let's keep it pushing. All right. With that being said, guys, it's your boy Snipes. Thank you so much again for tuning in again to the Ncfl Wheel Route Show. And you see now why I called it the Wheel Route, because we were running wheels all day, pretty much. But again, we appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. We'll talk about it, our Pats. We got time. We'll talk about it. But again, guys, with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. And listen, I need you guys to remember too, if any of you guys here are interested in tournaments, okay? If any of you guys are interested in tournaments, we are doing it heavy every Saturday. Okay, every Saturday we will be doing tournaments for Madden and college. Okay, one week it'll be Madden, another week it'll be college. If you guys head over to MaddenUnderground.com, it's all one word. Head over to MaddenUnderground.com. You'll start seeing the information in the next few days. Okay, but make sure you guys highlight that website, MaddenUnderground.com. All right. You have to be a subscriber to the Discord in order to be a part of these tournaments, okay? In order to be a part of these tournaments will give you a minimum of $100. You don't have to pay anything extra to get in the tournaments. All you have to do is be a subscriber to the Discord for Madden Underground. So again, guys, head to MaddenUnderground.com, check it out. And also go there anyway, because we're about to go live over there in just a second as well. They're live right now. I'm probably going to jump right in with them right now because it's very important. We're doing our official start for the Madden Underground Madden League. We're already doing college. We're doing the Madden Underground League right now. We're doing an orientation for everybody that is in the league right now. All right. So with that being said, it's your boy Snipes. Thank you so much for tuning in. And don't forget, if you want tournament information and you want to be a part of tournaments every weekend, MaddenUnderground.com. Go check it out. All right. We're going to get on out of here. Take care. We'll catch you guys in your game of the week real soon. We're out here, y'all. Slide, folks.